If y'all saying Drew Brees,
They had to bench who?
for what?
Wow.
Shit. Cowboys will take him. Shit. There you go.
A lot of other teams will too.
Boy,
Who the freak?
boy, get that cut. Boy, get that contract and act a fool. Cause that nigga too black. He ain't no cancer. You talking about his birthday? Talking about his birthday or? That surprises you? Boy, they used to have it for a regular day in Alabama. That don't surprise me.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
really?
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
You talk to him?
Guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we.
Who y'all talking about? Dez Bryant?
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
I don't understand why the boy's still unemployed, man.
Here's Petty. And that one's complete to Gurley. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Petty now. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Right, somebody got to learn what's going on and all that type of stuff.
Now back to throw. Roberts with it over the middle. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Roberts got it. Got some real estate inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get it.
But each person talking about their individual self, though.
They were concerned about it going
or is it all?
Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game. And the
is it separate segments or all of like one show?
Missed him. It would have been a different story. Long night.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to
who they showing tonight?
I like like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Oh, it ain't just one person.
On first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, I got you.
Dumps it off to Gurley. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Leopard!
Yeah.
Detroit! Gun!
They'll set up to throw.
Man, catch the ball, man.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
Got to do
nice
what?
Opening drive on the road, you get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Oh,
The
yeah.
good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points.
He moved them out there and put them in receiver and stuff. Like, you know, on some plays.
I think that's how they'll go about it.
Detroit!
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
I don't agree with that. Because you can draft somebody outside of a scheme, you know what I'm saying?
On second down, here's Jackson. And over the middle, this is Parker. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football.
Oh, you did?
But how about his
Oh,
use
yeah,
of
you sure
legs
did.
as well, what we call those broken plays.
This
you
year.
can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
You had 10 wins last year?
Pick up there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Jackson. And throw right side complete to Parker. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. In for the score. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Y'all in the park.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. look to throw. And that is incomplete here. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been because it's been an all-around game for him, taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
He'll look to throw, and he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Jay, what up, man?
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that, and even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off around the 41 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team.
I ain't even get on the game last night, man. What you mean?
How about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally you would think he'd just take off and run downfield. But he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert.
Boy, some straight garbage over there, boy.
interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Oh, yeah, no
Maybe
doubt.
we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Mm-hmm. He's going to start Thursday night. He's going to start Thursday night when they play the Giants.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Come on,
this
bro.
Is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Parker unable to get that one.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37.
Who that?
First and 10.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Who? Wentz.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
Oh,
run.
really?
It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Go, 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 go! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Ah!
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is Parker, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Like they did what?
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Oh, no doubt.
I know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
4 down, check, 4 down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
By far.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got Fuller. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Tyler Davison able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
No, check, Patriot! Patriot! Hot!
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go with Johnson. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Oh, he's not going to get it by much, but on 4th and 1, all you're worried about is moving the sticks. And here he's able to fight his way forward for a couple of yards, and that's all he needed.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Gun!
3rd and goal, Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. And this one is right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
So out come the Bucs now. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
You better hope you don't need Will Fuller for them playoffs.
After what happened on the last one, throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Campbell. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit on meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route.
You fucking faggot!
All the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now another timeout here called by the Titans as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Detroit! Detroit!
Oh, excuse me.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They're going to try and throw.
What the freak?
And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And the Titans getting set to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. But that offense...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now Jackson on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And he will avoid
It's
the
fucking
contact
faggot.
as he slides to a stop. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
What, baby? Oh, okay.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the
It's okay,
1.
baby.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Bernie Mac didn't get his show till after.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. In for the score. And the Titans are going to add
He
on
ain't-
their lead.
He ain't funny to me either, though. I mean, I guess it's a different kind of humor, you know what I'm saying?
Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squid kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
That was his little signature, though, man. You already know that when you go to a DL show, it's a possibility you gonna get got.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Now Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on first down completion.
Chad ain't trying to hear that, man, if you ain't figured it out.
Good for 8 yards. From the gun, Jackson. On the crossing route, complete. That's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32.
That's what you like about him right there.
An extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely. I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They pitch it out to Johnson. And able to work his way down to the 16. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
What are you doing, bro? What the frick you doing?
The pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jonathan Hankins.
Man, Lamar Jackson's fucking superhero.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be...
And my goodness.
Man, come on with this foolishness, man.
Picked off at the 14. And his guys will take over at the 14.
That's a walk-in pick 6, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the
Well, you gotta feel it, man. We can't do your quarterback and he ain't gonna do nothing hand the ball off all game. Who Apke or whatever his name is.
They'll run it with Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Throwing is Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action.
8 and 5.
Maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. He's going to air this out for and now here's another interception. Picked off by a former 1st-round pick, Patrick Robinson. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Jackson now. And throw right side complete to Parker. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays. Have them all.
Michael!
I'm here.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
I didn't want Conor McGregor to get tapped out, but he did, didn't he?
Down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Listen.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown.
Only reason he lost is because that was his first match back. Let's see him in the rematch.
Now the try here for the extra point.
I know he did. I'm not fucking even saying he did it. I'm not even saying he did. He got worked. He got fucking worked.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Listen, man, you have no idea
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end.
Hey, anyway, didn't y'all watch the fight, the pay-per-view?
And they've sort of lost.
Hey, did y'all see Derek? Did y'all see Derek Lewis fight?
Proverbial train back on track.
Yo, they gave it. Yo, he said he doesn't want a title fight. They turn around today and say that man's fighting for the title on the 3rd of November. Yeah, they just announced it today. He's fighting Cormier for the title on the 3rd, the next pay-per-view.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Petty now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
My man said, he said, why you take your pants off? He said, my balls were hot.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of.
He said, I want no title fight. I need to sit my black ass down.
No pick, just incomplete that time.
Yeah. He said, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about
I think I have it right here. That shit was funny.
Nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I don't even think y'all can hear it, but.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Over the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
My man said, I got a phone call from Donald Trump before the fight started and told me I had to knock this Russian ass out. Yo, I can't believe he said that.
Here's Petty. And he can't find
he ain't gonna be able to.
goes down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism.
Yeah, yeah. Cormier gonna fuck him up.
Huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel
Cormier gonna fuck him up.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. He'll drop to throw.
Yo, what's my guy doing? What the fuck?
Picked off by Robert Alford. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach.
Hey, no UFC fighter ever fight 2 times in one night.
And get himself calm.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
There's no way in hell they fought 2 times in one night.
This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. The rush defense stout on first down.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? The UFC never had that.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
This guy talking out the yang.
And they get him down, but he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He said it 3 times. What the fuck?
Now that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it?
All right, name me a couple fighters then that did that. I just want to know.
Everything has been going their way. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get.
All right, man, I'm about to look this up. Ken Shamrock. That's all I need to know.
This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep.
Come on, let's get this minute 34 out the way, bro.
3 fights, 1 night. Oh yeah, what?
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that he tries
Oh, I
to
am.
get a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Wait, you said who? You said he fought who? Royce Gracie, right? They fought 3 times, not 3 times in one fucking night.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
It probably was 3 fights on that one VHS y'all was looking at, big dog.
Return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know at all. I can't get into that conversation.
Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches.
Well, hey, he is right. UFC 1, they did do.
And you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
That's 1993, bro. What the fuck?
Executed well before we get out of here, and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Jay Nice, come on, bro.
Get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say we'll get better as we go forward.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
My bad, Sway.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense.
My bad,
Sway.
Sway.
Figure out which play to run.
It's all good.
And just lost track, and it cost him.
Detroit!
No, I didn't know you heard me or not. I thought I had my shit on mute. Really.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception.
Good game, bro.
Good game, man.
Interception, and I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of
Chad, no, it's 2K.
They line up 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now it's Jackson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of it. That's just who they are.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's got Rome. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
YouTube.
But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I
worry about my score, my
totally
game.
on that one.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Detroit!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. They find some open field here. And he slides to avoid the hit. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Yo.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Dang, bro.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And some room to work. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now Jackson on first down. The quick slant caught.
Oh, shit. Good game,
bro.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
A lot to a little.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Titans, they continue to...